Hello, everyone, and welcome to a long awaited session of Under the Black Moon. It's been a hot minute since we've played, mainly due to scheduling conflicts and stuff like that, and I'm very much a I want to do downtime all in one session DM. But we're here, and as mentioned before, this game is not going anywhere during my larger D&D hiatus. I will still be running this game, Vecna Eve of Ruin, and Legacies of Tyr when that comes out. But before we get into stuff, we have a few announcements and stuff like that. First things first, Sheba will not be joining us tonight or for the foreseeable future. They are taking a bit of a hiatus from playing in D&D. We give Sheba all our love and hope that our favorite wet cat can rejoin us in the near future. But we have Patreon, which is still active. It's still, we're doing things there still. Patreon.com/World of Null, where you can support our ongoing projects, such as the Hexforged Sorcerer. We're a little bit in pause with that, but I'm hoping we can get it released this month. Things have been a little all over the place because the dev team have all been busy, and Zach, who is the primary writer for this one, since he's the one that pitched it, it has been having a busy schedule, so we're hopefully going to release that full draft for you guys soon. But you can also support the art projects, especially for this game, because the goal is to eventually have everyone have some unique character art commissioned just for promotional stuff, such as the thumbnails and things like that. Yeah. And then our next project is the College of Threads Bard, which is the light version of the Taylor class that we originally made that Lapis plays with Muriel. Then, of course, we have Thrones. Biggest way of showing some support is funding projects on Throne, and right now we got the GoXLR audio deck, which would allow me to do voice effects again, because I loved doing them in my old games, but it got very hard to do it without being completely illegible. So I would love to do that again. So that's up there right now. And then we got coffee. That is the best way to support this channel. I am honestly not a fan of Twitch subscriptions unless you want to get those ads out of the way. I get it. But this is the best way to support me and this channel, as that is instant support that is gained instead of having to wait a couple of months for a payout. That's what I recommend. And theoretically, as always, if we had a decent stream of coffee donations, there would be no need for ads. But let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. It's been a while, so we're getting the things off our bones. Oh, I almost forgot. Gamers, there's a new audio bot. So I'm gonna make it join. Please turn it down.
How fun.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Sheba recommended it, and Zach did as well. Let me find it. There it is. I'm gonna have it join. Please turn it down to at least like 20%, 30%. That's what I recommend. So, let's load it. Okay. Yep, you should hear that. Please turn it down and let me know when you guys have properly turned it down so that nothing breaks your brains.
Much appreciated. Feel like we're gonna need those.
Alright. And then I'll start when everyone's got their stuff set up. Who's beating up their computer?
It's not me beating up my computer. It's literally me just clicking the mousepad. Let me fiddle with the
Alright.
sensitive.
Are you guys ready for me to play the music?
Yes.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, wait, now that's too whimsical. You guys need to suffer.
Do we?
Yeah. Not enough suffering happening in your,
Really?
stories. By the way, I've been listening to the Dragon Age Vows and Vengeance podcast. And they actually use a bunch of Bardify music for the background music, and I was like, I recognize that. That's the Shadowfell track. Alrighty, so last we left off, what didn't happen? You all, having come together as a group known as the Wardens, have been tasked with a... What's the word? I can't remember it. It'll come to me when I don't know it. But you guys have been tasked with a mission, the utmost secrecy, to travel to Death's Oblivion, a floating fortress in the Dark Lands, the dangerous, mutated wasteland of the capital of Horu, to free the Avatar of Death, for they have been restrained by the child of Horu and Leithel, Carlisle. At this point, things are getting real messy because without the Reaper to be able to facilitate certain souls going to certain places, the balance has been irrevocably damaged even further. And some news that you will be getting in this session as well. You're gonna find out exactly how bad that is. But you worked your way through the town of the Port Leithel, doing some missions for Reeve Alma, a high archdruid who is an ally of the party and sibling to Gwen and Revi. You encountered some threats, learned some things. One of you even died before even starting your clandestine. Before starting your clandestine mission. But you were able to defeat Gresham, a member of the Harbingers of the Black Hand who was aiding Carlisle's faction. Which has actually, if none of you probably watched Winds of Chaos, but has actually done some pretty big damage up top in the Harbingers unit. So, good job. You actually destroyed a pretty valuable resource. But with all the preparations out of the way, you were able to finally get onto a ship, the Voyager, captained by Laura Shade, one of the pirate lords of the Leyhand domain, and mentor to a new ally by the name of Credence, who seems to be a Thel as well. To test your mettle, Laura Shade challenged all of you to a sparring match, and was quite satisfied with the results. And that is where we return. So I just get everything slowly, and feel free to place yourselves in more comfortable positions. Let's get this all set. But, the first thing to happen of a few preordained events. Is you feel gravity on the deck of the ship kind of lilt a little bit, and the casters feel a bit of arcane energy start to fizzle and pop. As behind Laura, poof, a bolt of crackling lightning hits as a teleportation sigil disintegrates off the deck. My apologies for being late. I had been tied up in some business at home. And who are you? And you all see...
Oh, hello.
Did we get it? Oh, there it is.
You all see an orc gentleman. Short hair, shaved deep under and on the sides with a bit of gray to it. Likely in his 40s. He's wearing leathers and furs. But also some armor, indicating clerical nature. On his back, he has a... Hold on. I forgot that most of you are fox chasers.
Yeah, no, Avalon and Zerilda just staring at Wong.
He has a maul on equipped on his back. And his sleeves are rolled up, and you see these lunar tattoos down his arms in gem dust. My apologies for being late. Ah, there you are. Everyone, this is an ally that is most beneficial, and apologies for his lateness, but he was caught up in some manners back home. Wong Helmet Ishihara. I am, And then, my Thels, your Thel senses are tingling.
Wait, does Avalon get the Thel sense?
You know him, actually.
Oh, right. Avalon will just say, never mind, Avalon can't stare, dang it.
You would know him to be the Archdruid Talon's, one of the Archdruid Talon's oldest sons. But yes, my name is Wong. And just no need for the other titles while we're at the sea, though they will have little weight out here. I am a member of the Council of Helmet Home in the, continent of beasts, Icor. Which is, no checks needed, this is just a general world thing. You would all know that Icor is an independent state in Sokrith of the beast folk. They, have their own governments, politics, and their own homes. And Helmet Home is one of the biggest of those, which is a primarily orc and beast folk based city, and lots of dwarves. But yes, just Wong. And he looks at you, Avalon. Oh, good day, Avalon. It's good to see you again. Why is he small? There we go. Oh, that's right. He was on the wrong map. That's how big he is. He's a big boy. He is 6 feet tall, going in nearer 7 feet with his boots. But where are the wardens? And Laura will... They're all right in front of you.
Hey, Wong.
Avalon. A pleasure, truly. Oh. And he looks at you, Credence. Almost says your other name. Well, what can I call you by? Cousin.
Right, you can call me Credence.
Credence.
a warden. I'm just here to kind of help keep them alive.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Credence, for now you are an honorary member of the Wardens, such as what me and Reeve have discussed. But
Wait a minute. Who are you?
But yeah, he'll nod at you, Credence, because you know him as well. Leo will say, "Don't touch me." Fair enough. And he'll walk up to Cyrilda, and he'll just lean down. Good day, ma'am. You have the air of a quite prominent mage about you. Pleasure to meet you. And he holds out his hand.
Cyrilda will put her hand in his.
And he
Nice to meet
gently
you.
shakes it, gives the gentleman kiss on the back of the hand, and in the distance,
Amazing.
Brydock squints. And you must be the twins. I've heard quite a bit about you from Reeve. It's good to meet you. And he'll kiss the back of Gwyn's hand and shake Revy's hand, because he can kind of get a good air about who's into what.
Is that part of becoming a druid?
And he tilts his head. He's not a druid.
I thought he was a druid.
He's a cleric.
Oh, he's a cleric. Oh, okay. I guess that's
Yes.
just part of being a cleric.
He
then.
is a, and specifically, I'll get into that in a second, but, he looks at the two of you. Curious.
Oh, yes, we are.
We're related.
What?
Huh.
There's just a look at Raffi, like, why does this keep happening?
You have
Every
felt.
time.
If I knew half this party was spells, then I would have gotten the family reunion started early.
Well,
Oh,
making your acquaintance.
you didn't know.
That's happening a lot this past week.
You feel like I know. You have a similar energy to my
Oh,
cousin.
who are we not related to?
I'll have to look into this. I won't confirm or deny anything until I have. But, I am me and Reeve have been allies for quite some time, pen pals and, alike. But I am an esteemed tri-moon cleric. Which means he follows all 3 moons. And he gains power from all 3 of them.
Right. Yeah,
But-
it'd be good to know if we're, well, related.
I mean, yes, it would. I can sense it. It's surprising that you can't, Avalon, but then again, might just be the divine magics that I carry that have heightened.
Oh, I kind of thought it was just because, you know,
There's
I
some.
guess the side I'm from, it was cast away.
No. Let's not talk about the traitor this time. But I am here to give you my services and be a part of your bastion once it has been fully erected.
Crazy.
Avalon. But yes, I am at your service. Whatever you need, I will hopefully be able to provide. I can do resurrections and otherwise. And your friend right there doesn't look too good. You all look
No.
where he's pointing. He's pointing at Maury, who has become deathly pale and falls to the ground. Oh dear.
Oh,
2 steps and he's right there. Hello. Wait, like kind of wafts some air on her. She's very. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. She's undead. Understood. Has she fed recently?
We don't talk about that.
But do you know if she's fed
No.
recently?
She
Wait,
has
oh.
been feeding. She has definitely been feeding.
Okay. Curious. Let me kind of like he casts identify on the being that is Mori.
Man, poor Mori fainting in front of everyone on the ship.
Oh dear. It seems as though her deity has demanded her attention. But not the deity that... Oh dear.
It's gonna be alright, though.
He'll pick her up and, where are your beds? And he'll be led down. So, Mori's gonna be in a coma for the foreseeable future. As Admos has hexed her.
Admos.
Of course he has.
Yep.
Piece of shit.
In retaliation for betraying him, he has rendered her into a coma.
Sheesh.
Which will be in effect until Admos is refracted, or until Sheba returns.
Knocker's way of
Just brushing that
Clean.
under the rug. For now, hopefully. But, yes. Food? Oh, yes, it is ready, so...
Mori's gonna be okay.
Yes, I have done what I can. A matter of her own willpower.
Okay.
Well,
Nerea is
she's
gonna
plenty strong, so I'm
follow.
sure it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, Mori's a fighter.
Rika is a little worried, but is taking it pretty. Okay. But yes, dinner.
Alright.
Let me see. Pretty sure I have the... Let's see. Oh god, where is the dining hall? There isn't one. But yes, you guys have dinner. And like I said, you guys got some cushy quarters. You got bunks. Whereas the other individuals on the like some of the other people are just sleeping in the hammocks and stuff. But just kill you guys.
Yay.
Because Laura kind of beat the shit out of you guys.
Yeah.
Some of us, yes.
No. But yes, no issues in sleep. Except,
Avalon doesn't sleep.
that is true. Except for one person. Quick, and I need another thing. I just laugh like a madman. At someone's expense, because they're gonna have to draw this. Why did I spell that wrong? To take someone to the void. Where did I put the void? Where is my void map?
We sure do love the void.
There it is. I found it. Gotta just delete people off of it. Sometimes people yap too much in the void.
It's cozy.
It... kinda. I just smile. Cyrilda.
Fun.
Hi.
In your sleep, you are restless, irritated. Your power has been fluctuating. Sometimes strong, sometimes weak, but the power within you is at its best amongst the stars, where you find yourself now. It's been since you've heard my voice.
Who's there?
It echoes out into the space. My architect of destruction. Creator of the Excalibur. You have been severed for so long. But I can feel you again. It has been some time since you saw my visions, heard my voice.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It would be foolish for you not. Or is your mind so muddled, so fractured and broken, that you do not even remember the name of your God, your creator?
Character, what's his name?
Tyr.
Here. Thank you. Thank you.
Which I actually have art of him now.
Amazing. Amazing.
Temp art.
Ominous door noises. Okay. Okay.
And in your
mhm.
mind, you visualize what you remember, what you can. This being before you, floating in robes and gilded armor. You see facsimile of him.
Amazing. Amazing.
Long robes flow down to his feet that are barefoot. Muscular, with deep reddish brown hair. a circlet amongst his head, and a staff so long and filled with gems, arcane runes that ends in a double blade. You have been denying my call for quite some time, child. Why?
I wouldn't say denying. I've been busy.
You have returned from the depths where though the god of death and souls drowned you. And you have not continued the great work. Why? By the way, you're about to get some big scale here. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
And you notice as well, parts of him have like a glitch to them. Red and black glitching that scrolls around his arms, his fingers, sometimes his face. And another detail is one of his eyes is just pure white, missing.
Oh, interesting.
I asked you a question. Why have you denied the finishing touches of Eden?
Oh, what was I supposed to be doing?
You do not remember. He looks at you and holds out his glitched hand, and you feel your mind invaded.
Oh, that's
Seeing
fun.
through your memories. Even the parts that you don't fully remember. He accesses them. Like hacking into a computer. I see. Foolish. Foolish indeed. Ignorance is not bliss, child. I did not create your kind to avoid your grand purposes. But if you do not understand, I will tell you. Your work, not only on Excalibur, but Eden, was paramount to the work. You are amongst the first subjects tested for anchors. To see if it could be done. Go to Eden. Our own afterlife. Separated from the gods of death, from the current of this world. A place where even should their bodies fail, the greatest minds of Therium would simply upload their intelligence, their minds, their memories into Eden.
Yeah, that sounds important.
Indeed, it is what Atmos killed us for. Killed you all for. And his body glitches and, like, kind of lags a little bit.
Are you well?
I am managing my server. And then, like, his eye, the one that is fully active, there you see red light and white text and runes go scrolling through it. I am running out of time. You need to find me. All of you need to find me, the chosen.
Got it.
But no matter. The Reaper being caught, for now, aids us. He cannot protect the chosen and fate-touched from being sent to Eden when they die. As barbaric as the man is, Theric has done quite well in rebooting Eden these past 5 centuries. Collecting all the souls and uploading them. Even if you fail to save the Spectre and release him, just know that if you die, you will return to Eden with all the other uploaded individuals. And those that have died in this land the past 500 years. But I need you alive. And the Spectre is preventing the fate-touched such as yourself from going to Eden early. I will...
That sounds like a problem.
Indeed. In the end, all will go to Eden. But I would prefer if I was found. And you all did as necessary. The Scions are having a difficult time. A message glitches again. Taken different measure. I need you at your best. And as a scion of Tyr, I will properly outfit you. And he holds out his hand, his right hand. And he just takes his 2 fingers, his finger and his thumb, and he just pinches your phantom limb. And rips it off, deleting it into code. You will need a proper vestige.
Okay.
Do as I ask. Do not listen to the God of Soul. Avoid his call. He has killed your kind and will do so again readily.
Okay.
And the promise he gives you is false. For your love has already reincarnated.
No, he wouldn't have lied to me.
The God of Souls would lie to any Therian. Just as he smote our people, your people, from existence. Afraid of a false afterlife that we made. That you helped build. Afraid of Excalibur, the weapon you made. To equal the gods and take them down if necessary. Your love is nearby. You don't even realize it yet. They are on that ship with you.
Where?
I will not tell you. You will learn yourself As a scion of Tyr, your goals are to have knowledge. Pursue it. Use it as power. And he holds up his right arm, and you see as it begins to delete itself in chunks of red, blocky, black glitching. And you look at your own arm. You have a new right arm. No longer a wispy phantom arm. Instead, you see this fixed to your right arm.
Ooh, fancy.
The second scion to receive a piece of me. The right arm of Tyr, Horizon's Reach. I have already given a scion my eye, and another. In time, I will give the rest. There will be a time where I will collect. I will call upon my scion to come to the labyrinth and find me.
Come to Brent and find you. Got it.
Lest my contamination seep further into this land. So, your new arm, Horizon's Reach. The main component here is a celestial soul.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
It has the prosthesis properties. It has a hook shot, which is basically a way to. It's basically a grappling hook, but this prosthesis fires the hand itself, bound by a gravitational tether that cannot be damaged or destroyed, which allows you to pull yourself up to 30 feet to a location that your hook shot goes towards, or grab something from 30 feet away, or, I don't know, maybe cast a touch spell from 30 feet away.
Excellent.
Has the ability Gravitational Anchor, which I'll be sending you all this. As an action, while your hookshot hand is attached to a target, you can reel yourself in. When you do, you move up to 30 feet in a straight line towards the hand. Additionally, while your hand is attached, you are within 15 feet of it, you have a flying speed of 15 feet. And it has the ability Orbital Binding. As an action, you can send a series of expanding rings to bind a creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a strength saving throw of your spell save DC, taking 5d6 plus your spellcasting modifier of force damage, become restrained for 1 minute, or until your concentration ends. While restrained in this way, the target hovers in the center of the rings, and as a bonus action, you can move a restrained target up to 30 feet in any direction, including vertically.
Ooh.
And they can repeat a saving throw to get out of this. So yeah, you now physically have the right arm of Tyr.
Love that.
And you are now
Watch me start dropping people immediately.
now you are the second scion of Tyr on the board.
Amazing.
Seek knowledge and find me. That is all I ask. Do as you are told. But continue your tasks for now.
Okay.
So yeah, you now know about the one of the world's secrets. For the past 500, because I'm going to give this to you so you can explain it to others and stuff. But for the past 500 years, anyone that has died has had their souls uploaded into a server, if you will, known as Eden, a simulation. Those individuals have been put there by Theric, who created a bypass in the current. And only people that the Spectre has been protecting, the Fate Touched, which is every player, has not gone there. And important people. But you are all Fate Touched, but when as the Spectre of Night is bound, any of you that die and are not resurrected within the period, you get uploaded into Eden. Which, essentially, if Revi had not been properly resurrected, Revi would have become an NPC in the uploaded simulation of Eden. Wow. Anyways, that's information that you now have. Do with that what you will.
Good note, good note.
But the morning comes. You all had the benefits of a long rest. And we're going to start going for some downtime. And I will post the arm for you. Here's what it is. In the group chat.
Thank you.
But let's go ahead and go through. So I set an order for this. Gray's not here yet, but will be soon. So we're gonna start with you, Cyrilda. It's your downtime.
I've never heard you. Yeah.
So for your morning activity, what would you like to do?
Originally she was just gonna kind of hide out in her room. But, yeah, I don't know. After that dream, she might take more to pacing, but...
Very fair. I believe you had some other things on your list, though.
Yeah, she was gonna ask the crew if there was any, like, chores she could do to be helpful. And then probably study.
Okay. Not the crew per se, but Brydock. I'll kind of zhuzh you over. Oh, good morning. Oh! What do you have right there?
Oh, the arm. It's the arm,
Yes.
isn't it, that I was looking at?
Indeed.
Yeah, so... I had, like, a weird dream. I guess less of a dream, seeing that my arm is actually, different. Tyr spoke to me, so that was
Eyes
fun.
go wide. That's not good. That's a bad omen.
Is it?
He's no... Well, first of all, as a studier of Tyrian knowledge and lore, he's known as the Mad Mage for a reason.
I mean, I guess.
But seeing as you're Tyrian, he was the primary warship of your society before the cataclysm.
He said my husband's here.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
he said my husband's on, well... He said that Atmos was lying.
That makes
And-
sense, though. Admos is a piece of shite.
Well, it's... He was supposed to bring my husband back. But
The God of Souls never brings anyone back from the dead. There barely is any god that does. First place. Unless as a revenant or otherwise. Of course, there's resurrection, and that's mandated by the person that casts the spell, and within the right reasons, but no god just brings someone back from the dead.
he could do it.
Atmos doesn't really have a good reputation. His followers are all little tense.
Yeah.
They believe in punishing themselves.
Tyr said he's here, though, that he's already been reincarnated.
Huh.
But he said he's on the ship.
I don't really know what to tell you. Be telling the truth, could be lying.
Yeah, he could be lying.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I heard you needed some busy work. Did you want to try out the arcane cannon?
Sure.
Yeah, so a couple of things. First off, you guys do have access to 2 arcane cannons on this ship that can be used in combat. Here's what they do. And I'll eventually work on the nitty-gritty of this, but that's right, they're really weird about using it. Give me 1 second. Here's what arcane cannons do. A lot. They take they can be shot once, but they take 5 minutes to recharge before they can be fired again. They have elemental abilities. These crystals that you see on the ship. Oh wait, no, you have actually a couple arcane cannons. I lied to you. I forgot to look at my own map. You have 2, 4, 6. You have 8 arcane cannons.
Got a bunch of them.
So each one can be fired once in combat total, and then they would recharge out of combat. Additionally, instead of packing them with ether crystals, you can put in a spell slot of a certain level to recharge it. But yeah, he'll teach you how they work and how to pack it and activate them. But we can't actually fire a shot. We'll be letting ourselves known. There are lots of things out here that I don't want to mess with, especially seeing as we're sailing towards Jormungandr. And we're near the south, which is near Valhalla territory, so to accidentally wake up any giants that are in the water.
Yeah. But good to know how to use them.
Indeed.
Since it sounds like we will probably need those.
Thumbs up. But, never mind.
What?
Nothing. I
Nothing
just
what?
remembered that I have to, make more coffee. And he waddles off. As a reminder, Hot Toddy makes coffee. And
Yeah.
he left Hot Toddy behind.
He's kind of weird, isn't he?
Ew.
Don't you have the coffee?
Nods.
Okay.
Just shrugs. Starts looking for his master.
Okay.
Alright.
Serilda will return below deck.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, let me get you guys your quarters. Quick. Why is Shinnok hanging out with Credence? That could only mean terrible things.
For real.
You could say that about most of the group.
That is true. It is better than him spending time with Meryl, because he is a bad influence on that child.
I think Shinnok would be a fantastic babysitter.
They'd be like, "Here,
No.
hold this gun."
No.
As if she hasn't been trained how to use guns.
Has she?
What she hasn't held worse.
I mean, yeah, I mean, she's probably knows how to hold and use weapons
Also, the rooming situations
with
have
the intention
updated.
that the weapons would have remained locked. But you know, she has a bag of them, so.
Oh yeah, she literally stole their dad's armory.
Yeah.
Right. 1 second, because yeah, the rooming situation has slightly changed.
Oh.
Yeah. Here is your current digs, my children. Loading.
Oh. Oh God, left room is chaos.
Indeed. So,
Oh my god.
Revy, Gwyn, Avalon, and Meryl, you are sharing quarters. There is enough beds.
Ladies, I don't need to sleep. I'll be out.
There is enough
okay.
space for all of you. Pretend there are more beds here, of course. Like, this one's a triple bunk. And then there's a
Avalon
bed.
just kind of sits on the floor.
Uh-huh. And then
Why is this designed like a love hotel?
it is not.
It
And
kinda
then
has the bed.
Oh,
Cre-
because of all the red?
Yeah.
Credence, Leah, Rika, and Cyrilda are all sharing a room. And there is ample space for all of you. And then Mori is currently comatose and is in a private bed. But yes, Cyrilda, you return to your quarters.
Whose skull is that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's Leah's. Never mind.
Yeah, it's totally Leah's.
I was like, who owns the skull? Oh, Leah. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Literally.
Mind your business, Avalon.
But
Avalon
also,
just walks by, looks at.
This
sees
is
the skull,
also-
Cyrilda shuts the door.
this is also a meeting room for all of you to plot out any side ventures you might take on your sailing journey.
Oh, nice. Little conference room.
Yep. And just to hang out in as well. You guys can literally just chill in there.
That's where Avalon spends most of his time.
Probably keeping an eye on Mori as well with Mirie. But yeah, Cyrilda, you go to your quarters. What else is there that you would like to do?
Mostly just wanted to, like, brush up on magic stuff, considering everything's gonna be dangerous.
Indeed. And you find that working with your magic, now with this new arm, your entire magecraft feels stronger.
That's nice.
You find access to magic that you otherwise didn't have before. So, this is how you get the other features that I'm giving you for Magus. In addition, as long as you are in possession of this arm, you have a +3 bonus to your spellcast.
Sick.
And with your ether points, I believe you have ether points. Let me.
Yep.
You may use them in a way you weren't able to before. You can use them to add. You can do this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, which is 3. You can use up to 2 ether points to add an additional damage dice to a spell.
Ooh,
And I'll be
excellent.
adding all this stuff in there. Yeah, so you have some more power, and you find your book is also, because you have a spell book, correct?
She has a crest.
Oh, that's right, you have your magic crest. But yes, you are able to do all the things I told you, like you can swap out a spell that you have in your, repertoire on a short rest, and I'm giving you arcane recovery, essentially, as well. So you can recover a certain number of spell slots per day. I'll give you a solid number on that, in between sessions when I update your sheet.
Cool.
Right. Anyone you would like to talk to in particular?
I mean, I kind of want to know what Braddock was gonna say, but
He's
he
a
ran
little.
away.
Yeah, he's a little thinking. He's thinking. Any party members you would like to talk to?
Was gonna be Leah, but Leah's not here right now.
Gotcha.
So.
All right, we'll put a pin in that, and we'll go ahead and move down the list. And then whenever Gray gets here, we'll go ahead and do Gray's stuff. Credence. What would you like to do with your day of downtime?
Well, I mean, she's a member of the ship, so I suppose she's doing normal ship things.
You have been given an order by your captain at this point. Given as though the situation with our good Miss Mori, I think it'd be best to shadow the wardens even more so than previously intended. So make sure to work with them even closer. For the time being, consider most of your duties upon the ship halted.
Right. There's like a lot of them. Which one of them am I supposed to follow?
Get acquainted with all of them over time. You'll be on this ship for quite a while, after all.
That's fair, I suppose. Well, okay then. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 1 second. I posted them somewhere.
I believe in session planning.
Yeah, session planning, and since Icarus tagged their stuff, you can click on it and it'll take you back to when we were talking about it.
Yep.
Thank you, Icarus.
No worries.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, none of those are really conducive to what the captain wants.
If duty's working on your you can still work on your navigation stuff.
Yeah, that's more like of a solitary thing, though.
Yeah, you can still like there's NPCs you can talk. You can talk to the two navigators and stuff like that to brush up on all of that.
That's something I don't really want to talk to NPCs about because I don't know anything about navigation. So
I do.
I was just hoping to brush past that.
in a Nakura game, no.
Oh god.
You talk to people. Because you might be able to pick up on skills.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean you don't want to talk to the hot navigator?
Listen. I was thinking of it as a more solitary thing, I guess.
Okay. In that case, I'll give you options. If you wanted to do this solo, you could spend some time trying to do you could spend some time doing skill checks to see how that goes. Or you can talk with the navigators of the ship and be given some more in-depth tutelage that can actually result in gaining a feat. Specifically, the Keen Mind feat.
Oh.
Oh wow. I mean, yeah. I guess you'll talk to the one of the navigators or both of the navigators.
Alrighty, time to get you sandwiched in here. You walk up on the deck, and it's the main area over here is quite busy because there are a multitude of people that are kind of working together to do all this, such as Reeve and Eos. But you walk up to Vara and Analan, and I will show their art once more. And Vara is a wood elf. Said. Yep, she's a wood elf and a sorcerer. She's quite quiet, but very intense in the way that she carries herself, for certain. And then, of course, Analan. Who is a charter, so they work in tandem together. A weird mix of magic and intelligence. As Vara kind of uses the weather and their connection to the sea and to the storms to kind of figure out where they're going and kind of fastly maneuver some of the elemental magics out into affecting storms. But Analan is more bookish and more down to detail with the actual maps. Pretend there's a table here, and then stabbed into the table is a map of the Leyhan domain. Which, just for a quick brush up, here's the map of the world. This is going to get updated eventually. Unfortunately, the thing that I was trying to get done as a big project was a commission for a new map of Sokrith in the Final Fantasy XIV style. That did not pan out. But Koi is going to be helping me fix this. You guys, I will actually go ahead and move you. You guys are right here. I believe you're gonna kind of hop some places. But this is where you are right now. Actually, no, hold on. Because
Okay.
logistics. Because I have to remember that it actually takes longer because the map might be big, but ships are small and the actual distances between places are longer. So you're kind of more so right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your primary destination is over here in the Darklands. But you guys will be kind of hopping off, I believe, at Cluhess once you negotiate with the with the Jormungandr, which will happen eventually. But yeah, so you look at the map and look who decided to join us. Welcome. Congratulations on a bit of a reprieve. Vara will get you. Analan will just say, "Oh, don't be like that, Vara. I think it's very exciting what you're going to be doing."
Yeah, I suppose. I'm mostly just kind of, yeah, I'm kind of bored to tears now because, well, I've been ordered not to do ship work and kind of shrugs, and that's kind of all I do.
How
I was wondering if
horrifying.
y'all-
Vara.
I know, right? I was
Just
wondering if
so
y'all
unfortunate.
could help me learn how to navigate
Oh,
properly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not always going to be on this ship. I think it's something I should have probably learned a while ago.
well, I can definitely help with the logistical and charted aspects of that. Vara will just walk up and I can help with the other ways of navigation.
Yeah, I ain't got no magic or nothing. So if y'all want to teach me that, I'm gonna be, well, quite efficient at it.
Very well. We can teach you a couple of our tricks. Will take a couple of days, though. So, this first day, no checks are required to be made. They will be giving you the basics on how to properly navigate, including kind of leaning into your instinct, which is one of the custom abilities of Null is the instinct versus Cass. Instinct is tapping into your senses to kind of learn. It's how some individuals can learn the skills of monsters and otherwise. But you lean into that for a different aspect. You lean into it to feel the winds. Given one of your mother's prominent sailing expertise and their notoriety, it is not hard for you to pick up on your mother's sixth sense that you have inherited when it comes to sailing. Pretty skilled. You're able to tap into that faster than I thought.
Yeah, my mama's kind of, well, one of my mamas is kind of, well, rather prominent sailor, so I suppose, so.
Yep, she was a pretty good pirate.
Yep. And, well, so I guess that some things just kind of run in the family.
Good. Good work. Go ahead and take a breather. Pick this up later.
Yep. Thank y'all.
And Laura
Luke.
will just nod at you. Alrighty. What else would you like to do?
I mean, let's see. I think she, would, probably, I think someone's already on checking on the Arcane Cannons. Yeah, I think she's going to. I don't know, honestly. I had thought of things before, but they don't really. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what to do.
Gray's reactions in the chat. But yeah, you can talk to anyone you like. You do what you
Yeah, I really want to talk to you. Yeah,
Oh, I'll take you back downstairs, so options.
yeah, I don't know still. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can roll a funny dice if you want.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just really don't know, like, what I could have her be doing. Yeah.
Go ahead and how about this? We'll roll the dice, see where you go. You'll walk into the common room, the planning room, and you'll see, kind of leaning over the table, very busy, you'll see Revy. Trying to stay focused, it seems.
Yeah, she's gonna go check on Maury.
Probably another reason you come in is to check on Maury. Still asleep. Kind of in a timeless pause. Not breathing, because you don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Could make for a decent corpse if no one knew the wiser. But Revy, you'll see Credence come in and check on Maury, just as you had probably not that long ago. You're just sitting at the table and writing in your journal.
Eventful day in a bit, I take it.
Can you repeat that?
It's been a bit
Can
of
you
a,
repeat that?
it's been a bit of an eventful day, I imagine.
Yeah, not really. Nothing much happens at sea. That's honestly kind of preferred, because otherwise it's a storm or we're under attack or something. Yeah.
I suppose in travels, uneventful days are generally the best. My first time traveling at sea, but I suppose some things are universal.
Yeah. Yeah, generally. Plus, there's not a lot you can see up here. I imagine when you're traveling on land, you can see, like, people, towns, trees, I don't know. Mostly what you see here is water. Sometimes you see big things, but generally it's water.
Most of the things you see while traveling in the capital are things you'd rather not encounter.
They're like the bloodworms.
It's pretty out here, though I can suppose it has its own dangers.
I mean, yeah, it's fine as long as you stay on the ship. It's when you're in the water when you want to worry. I mean, the waters themselves can kill you. There's sharks, there's I mean, there's those fish people, the Sahuagin or whatever.
Sahuagin, yeah.
Hmm.
And that's like the nicer end of the spectrum.
There's also the Sharkin. Those guys are nasty.
Yeah, sharking. You could just die of exposure. That's one hell of a way to go. Unless you got magic or something, can just fly your way out. That would be mighty convenient, I think.
Delightful.
Also, I forgot to say this fun fact about the ship. It does have a field around it, not only to help with the corruption in the air, so you guys don't need to roll your checks for contamination or corruption on this ship.
Very nice.
I mean, corruption specifically. Contamination, you can still get attacked by something that feels contamination
Of
stuff.
course.
But there's also a smaller field that has the water walk effect. So if you fall overboard to a certain degree, like within the, like, I will say,
Very
like,
nice.
up to, like, here, like, anywhere around, like, this lot, like, row of squares,
Oh, very
you
nice.
are on the water. Which is pretty good when you have to go down and kind of get the barnacles and stuff, and if you fall, you're just gonna land on the water instead. But yeah, so, like, that's a little fun detail.
Yeah, but the captain had something installed that mostly probably for maintenance, but also because you have a bunch of people at sea and they get bored and really drunk. They tend to fall over sometimes, and there's this field around the ship that'll just kind of catch you so you can walk on water. So
Convenient.
yeah. So why are you and your sister traveling? People who are well-adjusted don't typically become adventurers.
I'm not sure if anyone's ever accused us of being well-adjusted.
And then that streak has continued because obviously none of y'all are.
So I have noticed. It is an interesting group, to say the least, especially the more we come to find out about each other. I am one of the hunters of End's Gate. My sister is, well, she's found ways to pass the time while I'm away. On reflecting on it recently, it hasn't exactly been an ideal arrangement, but we're doing our best to make things work.
And how exactly has she been passing the time? It sounds like it causing some grief if you're kind of being cagey about it.
It's not so much a matter as that, it's just I tend to get overly focused on my work, so the time that we don't spend together isn't exactly something I've given a great deal of thought.
And have y'all been trying to correct, make up for whatever time y'all missed, or why are y'all but also why are y'all just leaving? Like, can't y'all stay home or something? Isn't there? What's calling y'all out here? I guess.
Primarily, Koru, and, well, this whole mess factors rather heavily into her and, well, the world as a whole, I suppose. We've been at the gate for quite some time now. Our home we did have that we grew up was lost to us.
I'm mighty sorry about that. That's quite unfortunate. And so y'all just travel now, or?
As I mentioned, we primarily stay at Karastra, End's Gate.
Yeah.
There are other settlements we've visited from time to time, but it's the closest we've come to really setting down roots, I suppose.
Fair enough. How long y'all been adventuring? How'd y'all meet the rest of the gang, as it were?
I've been a hunter with the gate for about 9 years now. And the rest of the group is rather recent acquaintance, about a week now.
Y'all only been together a week, and
It's been a very eventful week.
yeah, I'd say so. Right, wild, insane, even. Well, I'm getting restless. I'm gonna go. It was nice talking to y'all. I'll talk to you later.
Certainly.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Credence?
I mean, not for now. I don't think.
Alrighty. Down the line. Gwyn! Fuck are you? There you are!
Wouldn't you like to know?
First things first, you get a message.
Oh, lovely.
Dearest Guinevere, I hope that boat life is taking care of you so far. I have a warning for you.
Oh.
If you would go to the nearest mirror and invoke my name, that would be most ideal.
Easily enough. Yeah, we will just kind of like, scuttle off till we're alone. Hello, Gray. Scuttle off till we're like, find some place where we can just like, settle down in front of a mirror and like we are invoking Bloody Mary or Candyman, call out for our fiance.
Very well. Also, Gray, please read the notes. Those will get you right up to date. Yes. Well, yeah, Gray's got a new mic, guys.
Ooh.
We're just gonna put pressure on Gray.
I don't have a new mic. Don't talk.
Yes, you do. It sounds so good.
What do you? This is not my new mic. This is me without headphones. This is me talking to my computer.
Okay, crazy.
Because okay, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I'm looking.
But,
supposed to look at.
Yeah, go ahead and read the notes. But as you put your hand on the mirror and you kind of speak his name, a hand reaches out
Oh.
and pulls you into it.
I think the only reason there's no like Yelp of any sorts is that by this point
You're just
we
you're
kind of
just you're
expect
just
any
used. Yeah,
shenanigans.
you're just used to it at this point.
Yeah, it's not like, man, I wonder if something's gonna happen. It's just like I wonder what kind of bullshit is this time, But yeah, where do we get yoinked off to?
Hello, dear.
Ah, a familiar place.
Yes, I cannot move too much still. I am rather limited in my activities.
That's not a problem.
On top of being
nice to hear.
threatened by people.
Well, it's nice to be here physically rather than in a dream. Not that I don't know anything about our first meeting, of course, but I feel like fully getting the smell of all the chemicals really adds to the charm.
Cheeky. And you look behind you, and August, the Grand Mage, which you know to not be truly mortal, is just arms crossed watching you. Don't mind him, he's in a grumpy mood.
That's fine. We give him a bright smile and like a little wave. And then we just turn back and we go like, I didn't mean to talk to you about that actually.
What?
Later.
No,
sorry.
we can talk about it now.
Well, this is more of a request, I suppose.
And what is that?
Last time you took me to Vanheim, you mentioned that you were considering, and she kind of like cocks her head just a little bit. She pops off a message so that it's just, just between her and his account. It's just like a deconstruction. I've been giving it some thought, and I'm curious, and I was wondering if you would perhaps reconsider.
Reconsider what?
Deconstructing him.
That is not up to me. That is up to his behavior and performance. He exists for a singular purpose. And that purpose has been changed. He was not even in... That vessel that he is in now was not even intended to be the one he was supposed to land in. He has become too emotional. But we will see about that. You need not worry about my child. Like any good father, I shall show him the correct course. But
Inside check on what he means with that, if allowed.
you may certainly try. Go ahead and use your fancy new Roll20 sheet.
Oh boy. Let's see. Character sheet. Second to load.
Yeah, it just needs a moment. I would recommend doing it because you can make it open in a separate window.
I
pop out.
see
Yeah,
it.
I recommend
and I just
doing.
keep it open.
Yep, that way you can.
That's very clever.
Yes,
Yep.
it's very good.
Good to know. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Inside. Oh, you're so good at this. And then I just.
12.
This? I sure do this. 12. Not enough. I already know.
Hard to read. He's always been kind of a blank canvas of emotion. The only time you've truly seen him surprised is when you try and bring up the past, which he apparently tries to avoid. Because it seems to be a rather sensitive subject for him. But I have a warning for you. The tides of the enemy have changed.
Tides or times?
Tides. Someone who I originally did not think would be a threat in the equation of your group's clandestine efforts is now going to be quite a problem, not just for you, but for your sister and your mother. Fox Donners knows where you are. Your step-sibling has disappeared off the radar. And, according to my resources, looks at August, that is who he was primarily focusing on, as that was his daughter. Now that she's disappeared, and he failed his attack on Helmet Home, which you know is where Wong is from.
You come looking for the next best thing.
Correct.
Yes.
He's been given explicit orders by Theric. Your father be damned. To come after you next. I'm sure your mother, resourceful as she is, will be able to avoid his search, but likely he will try and find her first. I can do something about that. I cannot do anything about him coming after you and your sister.
There's a thought. You see her eyebrows furrow a little bit, finger kind of like tapping against her lip, and she goes like, "Doesn't help that our cause is quite preset. Quite easy to read."
Not many people know of your efforts to go on the seas. They think you travel by land with the other members of your caravan. But he will be able to see through that with that special eye of his, and he's not exactly how he used to be. He's become something else now.
Oh, like what? Even bigger of an asshole?
A monster, quite frankly. He's been transformed.
Well, that is good to know.
Indeed.
I shall pass this information on to Reverend. Thank you for enlightening us on the situation.
Of course.
It's a lot better to be prepared for this ahead of time rather than to be surprised by it, after all.
In addition, he looks at you. You might want to find a blade that I was not intent on you finding before. But I think now you don't really have a choice, given the threat that is coming to you.
What kind of blade?
You've seen it in your dreams. A blade with a rose hilt.
And I'm sure that the current situation would not be, enough reason for you to enlighten me more on that situation, or...
No.
Worth a try.
Not yet. That blade will give you... The blade will give you most of the answers you seek. That is as much as I can say on that.
Duly noted. I guess we'll have to see if we can find that then.
Indeed. I know of its location. I will enlighten you.
There's a surprise on that, not gonna lie.
And, let me...
It doesn't happen to conveniently be on our road, is it?
Not entirely. It is in Mistwick.
Do we happen to know anything about that location that stands out?
Not a lot. Mistwick is rather cursed shrine lands.
Neat. Love that.
There is an entity there that controls the bramble thicket. It is a dark power that they have derived from the blade. They have been its guardian for quite some time. Not in the best of ways. Remnants, when in the hands of those that don't understand them, tend to be rather tricky things. And remnants are the But layman's terms, those are what vestiges are known as in my world. They are known as remnants. You will have to deal with them. Most likely it will come to blows.
Well, and the good thing is that I don't travel alone. Not just with my sister.
Very true.
I am with good people. Strong, capable people.
Be careful who you trust. You have a quite decent amount of liars in your group.
Nowadays I start to think that everyone does.
Perhaps.
I like to believe that they're all trying. Even if it's not easy for everyone. Seems like most people we are with have a lot of things to work through. I can only help. Hope that I can help with that.
Hope is a fickle thing. Believe me.
But what are we without it?
Very well. And regarding your lineage, I'm sure you have questions.
More questions than answers, that's for sure.
When you have a moment not occupied by battle, bring your sister. I will take you to your mother as promised. And there we shall be able to explain everything, including your father.
I'll make sure to pass that along too.
Good.
I don't know how quickly it will be, but I look forward to it.
Right. Don't do anything rash. Aleph is dangerous, especially in the state that he is in. He has siphoned the life of Faye countless times, and he will do so again, readily.
To be sure, what name did he mention there?
Crocs.
Yeah, okay, making sure,
Sorry.
making sure.
A lot of people to juggle, but he will...
All good.
He will spirit you back through the lantern. I mean, for the mirror.
Yeah. Before he does so, she kind of just takes his hand, presses it up to her lips, and gets like, "Thank you, Aleph. It is much appreciated."
Indeed.
And I know you call it fickle, but I do hope you reconsider. And there's just a little tilt of the head to August. Before she kind of just, gracefully steps back out. Gives him like a smile, a little wave.
Alright. That's just one little snippet of lore downtime for you, but what would you like to do with the rest of your downtime?
So if we consider this like morning for ease?
Yeah, this would be something that takes place not long after you wake up.
Yeah, cool. Afternoon. This is a question for you as a DM.
That is my job, yes. What can I help you with?
When it comes to like purchasing items, I assume it's not gonna be possible to do it like on the ship, right?
It's funny you say that. Because you can.
Wonderful.
You look into your bag and you see a little gem you didn't see before. And it has a note tied to it. For dope merch buying. Signed Pengu.
Oh, that's sick. No, I love that. Wonderful. In that case, there's a couple of things that Gwen wants to get. As perhaps,
you will... So, fun time. You will throw... Because you look at the gem and you kind of use your magic to figure out what it does with Identify. If thrown onto a surface of any kind, it will summon Pangu, who will take you through an entrance to the shop. So you throw it over the bow. And poofing into existence, you see on a little square raft, like one of those like classic like castaway rafts, you see Pangu with a little fishing pole. Hello. What's going on? Oh, I'm in the water. Oh dear.
Hello there. I have a little bit of a shopping list. If you could help with that.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll bring it to the
Yes,
boss. He gets nervous around you for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, you know, something men, powerful women. Anyways.
But yeah, I'll bring you over. And you can drag anyone who wants to shop with you. So if anyone else wants to do some quick shopping, you can. Oh. He taps the mask and his voice. For a second, he heard his voice was normal, and then he taps the mask and his voice goes back down to the deeper tone. Greeting again, Guinevere. What can I assist you with? And he steps back another.
Couple steps. All of the senses inside of Gwyn go like, we could bully this man so hard right now, but I guess we're polite for now.
Once again,
Maybe
you
after
feel
the
that
call.
potent thread. Familiar energy that you felt when you first met him. Again. Anyhow, what can I do for you?
Good afternoon. I've just got a little list of some things I was wondering if you could obtain for me. And I was wondering if perhaps you could have someone create something.
Out of character, Gwyn has a couple of things she wants to purchase. I think some of them are just common items, judging by the null shipping center. And then she wants to perhaps get something custom made. But also these are little presents. So if that's alright with you, I would love to just DM you about that.
Dubois will say, unfortunately, I do not make items. That is not my specialty.
That's alright.
I can work in tandem with a friend, or I can introduce you. Ray, not all magic store guys make magic items.
Let me judge this man.
No, he's
Let me
perfect.
No,
He is
I want to judge him.
shady as fuck, but he is perfect regardless.
But
He's pretty neat.
I can put you in contact with the Risen Phoenix owner. They are capable of making items of any kind.
Lovely.
Say that, Icarus. You were simping for the orc.
As is the correct reaction.
Who?
Oh, Wong. Hold on, Gray. This guy.
Listen, I learned so many new names, please.
Wong's
Oh,
pretty
this man.
He is
Okay.
one of Talon Thel's oldest sons. Wong.
Oh, cute.
Wong Thel. He is a member of the Ishihara clan. And he is a a council member of Helmet Home. He is a tri-moon cleric, and which means he is a cleric under all 3 moons.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Also,
Good for
I
him.
have a cheeky thing that I'll show you guys because you're really vibing with him later. But yes, go ahead. I see you've messaged me. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, I think, relatively simple things.
Okay. Those can be bought. Those are for purchase. What is the item you want customized?
I was thinking of. Something like that. Along the same lines, at least.
I actually have an item for that.
Oh, I might have looked over it then.
It is not. It is not in there. Hold on, let me go find it.
Oh, well, that explains then.
I think they're in. Oh, yes, that is where they are. Hold on. I think I can share this specifically with you. No, I cannot. Here, hold on. But this will be very good because I can just drag and drop this later then. Check items. These.
Ooh.
And they can be made
yeah, no.
into arrows.
That's sick.
And
Hell
bullets, evidently. Oh, I messed up. Here is a treat for y'all, because it's part of the pack that Wong is in. Just ignore the height recommendation they have for him, but for the Wong enjoyers. Anyways, just to distract you all. That can be done. Those can be ordered easily. I do not have to make those custom.
Oh. Well, that's just.
And he walks back again, realizing.
You just kind of like casually step up, clap our hands together. It's like, what I say? The services are absolutely delightful.
For all of that,
Oh,
for the custom item, those for, they come in a set of 10. Would you like more?
I think 10 suffices for now.
That will cost you about 700 gold.
That's fine.
And then for the other sets, which will come with 5 each, those would be, for the lot, I'll say 30 gold.
Alright.
So 730 gold total.
Sounds good. Upfront or at delivery?
Up front. I have most of that on hand.
Yeah, and we hand over the gold.
He'll have Pangoop take it and put it.
She's already stepping into his direction. Please, she insists.
Pangoop will take that. Is that all for you today?
Well, you do seem to be, a little stressed on getting me out of your shop.
Not in the slightest. I just recommend that we don't make physical contact, is all.
How come?
Very bad things could happen if we do.
And is that a me specific or just a you issue in general?
Both myself and you, sibling.
And what would create such an issue?
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh boy, I had it open on the side. Come on. Open up. Persuasion.
15. He would have. He has the wrong sheet.
I feel so I think some of the expertises might have shifted around. That's fine. Call it an off day. Fix
So
it
no,
after.
some of your I put them in as best as possible, so they should be accurate. Some things you might have gotten extra souped up because of how the class got adjusted.
Maybe.
Yep. What do you know of Chaos Children?
Well, I consider myself quite chaotic, but I don't think that's what you mean, is it?
No. Chaos Children are rare. They are created out of the union of two beings that should never sire children. It creates an anomaly. The offspring. Powerful. Beyond measure. More than demigods. Something that could destroy. Create. Should a Chaos Child touch their parentage or their descendants, it can be rather devastating. Such as a black hole, destroying everything in sight. I am a Chaos Child.
And me and my sister?
Normal. I know you are Aesir. By technicality. I do not approve of your existence. You and your sister should not have been born. That was not how things were supposed to go.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Most that I can tell you. Make me another persuasion check.
Sure thing.
Or not.
Give it a moment.
Come on.
It takes a moment because, especially right now, they're working on having a lot of people on the server in the sheets, so it can take a moment to load and stuff like that. So it might pop up 3 times here or not.
No, wait, hold on. There it is. Hi, I'm just really blind.
13. Let's just say that I know your father in a way more than you understand.
Oh, so in like, the family way, or like, the secret lovers way?
It's definitely not the second. Your father is a chaos child. Even more so given what they've done.
Not positive things, judging by your tone.
Most of what they have done is not for the greater good. They claim, though, that they have done things for the greater good.
Oh, I feel like the greater good only depends on one's perspective.
Your father unseated the god of trickery. That much I can tell you plainly. Before your birth, he killed the previous god of trickery and took their place. A chaos child becoming a god linked to trickery and chaos. You can imagine the devastation that has. Be thankful only one chaos child exists at this time. Make me an insight check.
Sure.
With advantage.
How do I do that?
It should prompt you. Let me see.
So far, it does not.
Let me see. Skills and tools. Oh, here it is. Query. So any roll, I'm changing your sheet to query. So any roll you make, in just a second. Go ahead and close out your sheet real quick.
And reopen it, I assume?
Yes. It should be set to query for your rolls. And then you would go ahead and click insight.
Oh, there you go.
And it would ask you normal, advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah. Now it does. There you go.
That did not roll with advantage.
I see. I did click the advantage. I see. Well,
It might be having an off day. Go ahead and roll it one more time.
come on.
$17. I'll message you this one.
Sure. Oh, damn secrets. Akarestan is typing.
Do with that information what you will.
Yeah. We will leave it at this for now. I think like we have perhaps pressed this man's buttons enough for one afternoon.
Good day, Guinevere.
Have a good day. And thank you. Genuinely. I know you might not be appreciative of me and my sister, but I appreciate that your hospitality as a business owners remain as pleasant as they are regardless. That's
Indeed.
admirable.
Right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I feel like we've already taken enough time, so we're gonna leave it at that. Gwen is just gonna spend the evening sitting at the deck of the ship, pulling out one of her instruments, and just starts to play a little bit for herself as she lets the thoughts over the day that has passed settle in her mind.
Okay.
Gonna be it. Thank you.
Leah.
No.
It's your downtime.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Too bad.
I don't wanna. My plans got. Or I'll turn me upside down you.
No, they did not.
What? Is my morning still a Cyrilda?
Yeah.
Is it?
We're going back in time.
Poor
We put a pin in that. We literally put a pin in that for when he would show up. Because this is all separate points in time, but the same day. So,
Okay.
in the morning, while Credence and Rika are out for breakfast, you wake up, and you see that Cyrilda has a new right arm. Stat.
Oh.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hold on,
Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Sleep, I only dream.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Sounded edgy.
Yeah. You have a new arm, I see.
Yeah. Had a bit of a strange dream. And, yeah.
I didn't know strange dreams gave you new arms.
Hmm. Well, apparently my god was there. So, yeah.
Well, that would do it.
Yeah.
How were they?
Apparently I've been slacking. I didn't realize I was supposed to be doing stuff for him.
Oh, him. Maybe he didn't make it very clear to you.
Oh yeah, Leah,
Okay.
little update. Maury's in a coma because Adnos is mad at her for breaking up with them cleric-wise.
Oh yeah, well that's another man move, so I'm not surprised.
True.
Leah's not phased or surprised. Y'all should stop picking men for gods. Go to goddesses. Fucking hell.
Okay, well, to be fair, I don't feel like I picked this one. I forgot about him for a long time.
As you should.
Well, he created your entire race.
Men are not worth your time, my dear. Even if they are gods.
Yeah, kind of seems like I have some stuff I gotta do for him now.
That's unpleasant.
There was something about going to a labyrinth, something about finding him.
Yep, you also now have the title of Scion.
Oh yes. Yeah, I'm a scion now. And I guess he gave me his arm to be a cool scion.
Oh, that's his arm.
Yep.
I see. She kind of sneers at it. Before she was kind of interested, and now she's just like...
Man arm, disgusting.
Yeah. She's like, that was part of a man. And now it's on you. Problem.
Yeah, but it, I don't know, seems cool.
Cool. I guess if it is of use to you, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So, did you have any dreams?
Nope.
No.
Oddly enough, you did, but it was about Reeve, and you're not really happy about that.
What the fuck? Why would you give me that? What was it about? Make me really miserable. What was it about?
You had a homestead together.
Ugh. Ugh. My morning's ruined. Fucking don't know. Absolutely. I did not dream at all. Not a single dream. Not worth mentioning.
Sounding a little defensive.
Subconscious is cruel, let me tell you that. Anyway. I am sick of this boat already.
We've been on it for a day.
I will be very glad when we're back on dry land.
I am going to be very happy when I'm away from people. Why there's so many? No one needs that many.
I mean, they kind of keep the boat running.
And? Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, whatever. We'll make do, I guess. Sooner we're off it, the better.
Agreed.
Wonderful.
Forget
Happy to
you're
have
here
someone
forever.
What the fuck did you say?
What?
What the fuck did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. But, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Sorry, say that again.
Was there anything else you two wanted to talk about, or is that where you're
I'm good.
Okay.
Icarus, are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Above deck, everyone is quite busy, moving around, but Leah, coming up to you again is this orc figure, Wong.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't properly get to be acquainted. You told me to not touch you and fuck off. But I am Wong. I noticed you were a cleric as well.
Yes, and?
Reeve told me a bit about you. Me and Reeve have been acquaintances for a little bit of time.
Ugh. I'll be honest with you. If you are acquaintances with that man, I have no interest. Go along.
You mentioned you're cursed.
And so... Did he now?
Yes. But he was asking for my expertise in a couple of matters. But I won't pry, of course. I am here to ultimately help your group. And if by helping you is no prying, then I'm not. But
is that all?
Yes, I just wanted to get acquainted and introduce myself.
It was unnecessary. I'm not interested. Or whatever you do.
Fair enough. But if you need any help in conducting healing rituals or revivifications, I will be aiding.
My dear, was I not clear? Go bother someone else.
Oh, that part I was not asking permission. I will help.
You can help anyone you please, I don't care. As long as you're not chatting to me.
Just shrugs. Yes. What else would you like to do with your day, Leah?
I want to... Oh, look, it's actually one of the people that I actually want to see.
Who?
This one.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm pinging.
Where? I don't see it.
Erickson.
Oh, Erickson, sure.
Harrison.
Erickson is loading off some more ether crystals for the cannons.
Where am I? I don't even know where I am on this map.
You're all the way at the bottom of the boat.
Holy shit, why am I so far? Alright. I'm making my way. Dodge, weave, move past people. Okay. Boat has too many people on it.
It needs a crew.
Yeah, I know. I know. Anyway. Leo will walk up behind him and just stand there.
Yes?
You are the cook, yes?
Correct, that's what I do.
She kind of looks him up and down. He can't see her eyes, so she's just blatantly staring at him with her, like, plated mask. Would you like help with the cooking?
I mean, I'll let you know if I need any assistance.
Wonderful. Do you need... No. Do you have any supplies for baking anything? Is that something that you can do?
No, not easily on the ship, no. We don't have any ovens, per se. Those are quite hard to put on ships to begin with. No bake. Pastries would probably be your best bet.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
No bake. Like, no bake
No bake.
pastries.
No bake pastries. Alright. I see. Alright. You're of no use to me then. Alright, thank you, I guess.
Jeez. He just looks at you. Are you lost?
Do I look lost, my dear?
You seem... You seem like an individual who is curt and cold, because you're afraid of attachment. Thus you wander around, trying to find those useful to you. And I'm not meaning this in a mean way, it's just my observation.
My dear, if I wanted a reading on my evaluation of my psyche, I would go to a therapist, which I'm not doing.
Oh, I'm not a therapist. I've just been
Ooh.
down...
So keep to your lane, which is cooking, and you'll be fine.
I've been down a dark road before, that's all.
Uh-huh. And do I look interested into knowing that?
No, but I know who you are. I was a fan of your work. And then he'll walk off and go back down below deck.
A fan of your work. Oh no.
And you notice on his back, and this was kind of a detail that was like kind of like not really paid attention to because he tries to face forward a lot. He has a lot of tattoo. Like he has tattoos on his arms. His back, he had a tattoo there. It is scarred and burned out.
Oh, okay.
But you recognize just some of the edges of it as the symbol of Udbris.
Oh, okay. All right. Respect. Okay. All right, that's all she wanted to do for that bit. She just wanted to talk to the cook.
Okay. Was there any other downtime stuff you would like to do?
Like nighttime wise?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna go find Reeve, I guess.
Oh, you're gonna go tell another man how pathetic he is?
Get out of here! I don't want. Oh, I'm feeling.
Reeve is just in his little area. He's got a chair,
Mhm.
and he's reading. Looks up. Oh, are you done bullying the rest of the ship?
I am not bullying anyone.
Okay.
I was talking.
Mm-hmm.
Am I not allowed to talk?
You are. What can I be of use to you for?
Of use. Interesting.
I figure you wouldn't come to me unless you needed something from me.
You said that if I had any questions, I could ask you.
Of course.
I see. Can I ask you in private?
Certainly.
Where would we find somewhere private?
Below deck.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on,
She'll
I'm
make
working
her
on
way
it.
up. Alright. She's gonna walk off. She's not gonna wait for him. After she says that, she walks off, making her way. Oh my.
Alright. What can I do for you?
I would like to propose a game. Of truth. I ask you a question, and then you can ask me one. We have to be completely honest, though. Which I don't really, well, I can be honest. You can be honest, right?
Yes.
Alright, then I'll trust you. Will you do the same?
Sure.
Wonderful. Would you like me to go first, or you?
I'll go first.
Alright, go ahead.
No, you ask him a question.
Okay. You said that, what was that spell he used? He said he talked about he used a spell to learn her backstory kind of thing?
Yeah, legend lore.
Legend. How much exactly do you know about me?
I know everything. I know where raised, what led you down the path of Udbris, and up to your release.
I see. May I add another question to that one? It's cheating, but I want to know if I can get away with it.
Okay.
That does not tell me how much you know. That tells me vaguely. Tell me something about myself. Did you hear me? Or
Yep.
did I cut out?
No, 1 second.
Okay.
First, your mother disappeared. You never saw her again. Then you were framed for the exact same crimes as your mother, imprisoned a lantern first time.
I see. What a wonderful spell that is, I guess. It's your turn, my dear.
What is it that you want?
I want whatever you do mean, my dear.
What is your goal at the end of this? After you've helped
what?
After you've helped the wardens free the specter.
Well, I have no particular goal. I'm here to serve on behalf of my goddess. That's all. Very simple, my dear. Nothing complex.
Okay.
My turn. Would you actually bring back my coven?
Yes.
Really?
So long as their souls have not reincarnated, I can resurrect them.
Why?
They meant a lot to you.
Yes, but my dear, I like to remind you that those people, my lovely, lovely sisters and brothers and siblings, are dangerous individuals, and you're telling me you would willingly bring them. You don't know what I'd do with them, or what I'd ask of them. So why would you take that chance?
Because I believe you would not abuse them returning to you.
You believe that to be the case?
Correct.
So you're putting all of this on hope that for whatever reason that I will do good and not go and do harm?
Yes.
You're just hoping. Ah, uh-huh. How naive. All right. Okay. You are very simple man. Baffles me quite much. But okay. It's your turn, my dear, to ask.
I don't have any other questions.
None? Not curious about anything?
No.
Oh.
I know everything I
Really?
need to know about you.
Oh. How interesting. Everything? Are you sure?
Much as I need to know.
As much as you need to know. You don't want to know anything more. And she'll get very close up to him. She'll take her hand and kind of play with his hair. Nothing else.
Watch yourself. I don't know if you're deliberately trying to release.
Why?
Internet is lagging.
It is late.
I don't know if you're trying to release the beast. Should not try.
I'm not trying to do any such thing. I'm trying to play nice. That's what you asked me to do, wasn't it?
I suppose, yes.
I'm trying to make friends. I'm trying to make friends with you. And she'll get really close. Don't you want me to make friends with you?
Your idea of friends and mine is quite different.
She'll move away from him and look at him. What do you mean by that?
Takes a deep breath and just thinks to himself for a moment. I think that.
That's all. You're done with our conversation? Is that how you... That's how you end it? Just like that?
I know you're trying to get under my skin, Leah. And as I said, I wouldn't recommend that. I am close to shifting. I only have a few days.
Close, you say? How close?
4 or 5 days.
What if I didn't?
Depending.
4 or 5 days.
As long as the moon of Horu not clouded by the sky. Before that.
With her hand that was playing with his hair, she's going to take it and rake her nails through his scalp, gently as she can.
Gotta reach up. He's a big boy.
Listen, she has an arm. She could use it.
Uh-huh.
Well, now I'm wondering, do I wait the 5 days, or do I have fun now?
You should not.
That wouldn't be very nice of me, now would it?
You'd be putting the lives of everyone on this ship in jeopardy.
Now, you really should have come up with something better than that, because I don't... You know about me, my dear. Lives are fickle things to me. Try something else.
The truth. He leans in. If unchecked, I could kill everyone on this ship. You have a job to do. You need to get to the Darkland. I am going to get you all there.
She'll take her hand out of his hair and retract it. Fine, I will behave. Right after this, though, and she will lean up and she'll kiss him on the lips.
Oh, no! Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry, guys. I might fuck us over. But I wanted to mess with this man.
Ooh, hold on.
Oh no, rest in peace, everyone. If I die, I see y'all on the other side.
Okay. Okay.
Everything will be fine.
You watch as his hands begin to transform. And then he pushes you off. And by push you off, I mean he shoots you halfway across this.
Yeah. Yep. There I go.
And you see, now looking at him, the black veins again on his face, they creep back down. And his horns, which are beginning to grow longer and thicker, turn back to him.
She'll get up and dust herself off. Well,
My
that was quite
apology.
the reaction. I felt like that was a bit unnecessary. I was being nice. Didn't have to throw me across the room.
That was not in my control.
Really? It wasn't? Are you sure?
Very. Good night, Leo.
Well, I don't think... No. You should give me a proper apology.
I'm sorry.
No.
Back up. Whoop.
She's making her way quick towards him.
Yep, he's halfway up the stairs, so.
Damn that man. Get
Big
bigger.
body.
Breathe.
He looks back down at you.
You are our beloved.
What?
A big smile will go on her mouth. You are our beloved. I'm being nice. You get a warning. More of a hint.
Good night. Come on.
Good night. Alright, that's all I wanted to do. I've done my duties.
Alrighty.
Amazing.
See y'all later.
Stirring the pot, I see. Hey, what if I take this little
love
hammer and
stirring
I
the pot.
whack it against the nuclear bomb?
My favorite game.
Unfortunately, we are way over time. I did not
I'm
expect.
so sorry, everyone.
You're fine. No, we had a bit of a. We didn't start at our usual time. So we didn't, because we were doing some maintenance and stuff like that. But next session we will be doing Avalon and Revy stuff. But would you like a teaser of what to expect?
Sure.
Yay.
This will happen probably right after downtime. But on the horizons, there is a lightning storm. And within it, massive creature.
Not sure if friend-shaped.
And that's where
I
we're...
want to ride them.
You might be able to in battle.
Oh, Jordan.
But that is where we're going to leave it, as this will occur after your downtime. So we'll have a little bit more time to do fishing. But yeah, so thank you guys for playing. Sorry we didn't get everyone. I really wanted to try and get everyone, but
Okay.
timings
No,
be
it's
damned.
understandable. Things, yeah.
We're getting back into the feet of everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Well, we will see you guys next time.
Well,
Yeah.
And bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.